This is the courtyard of the town hall in Castle Street. Those are the Hideaways, and there's no more smashing group in town. They'll have one singer who's Chinese in extraction. A good case for the diversity which is Liverpool. The bass guitarist was born in Dallas, Texas, which makes him technically as American as their song Boom Boom.
My house, boom, 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 boom. How, 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 how. I love to see you strut up and down the floor when you're talking to me. Walk that walk, and you talk that talk. Well, you whisper in my ear, and you tell me that you love me. You know I like it like that. It knocks me out, right off my feet.
That's what it's like here. Liverpudlians watching other Liverpudlians making Liverpudlian music. Places that owe something to Ireland and to Wales and to China. Listening to music that owes a debt to Africa and to rural America.
Well, you whisper in my ear, and you tell me that you love me. You know, like that, it knocks me out, right off my feet.
A year ago, the Beatles had a tremendous Liverpool homecoming. The whole thing centered around the town hall where the Beatles were officially honored. The then Lord Mayor, Louis Caplan, received the lads on the balcony over the main town hall chambers. The police were out in force for whatever good it did, but the roughest part of it all still lay ahead when the boys had to make their way to the theatre where the film was premiering. It was Liverpool's way of telling the Beatles just how she felt about the new chapter of the group had added to the city's history. And so Liverpool once more scored headlines right round the world. The Beatles had it made, but everyone who followed knew that they had a long, tough hill to climb.
I get no satisfaction from the judge, but I'm going to the FBI to push my grudge. If they give me no consolation, I'm gonna take it to the United Nations. I'm gonna see that you're back home for 30 days. 30 days, 30 days. I'm gonna see that you come back in 30 days. If they give me no consolation, well, I'm going to the United Nations. I'm gonna see that you're back home in 30 days.
How to make yourself stand out from the crowd. Some tried long blonde wigs, others dressed as undertakers and rode motorbikes, and some, well, you stick around and see Liverpool's singular contribution to musical horror, a group that's reached right out of this world for a gimmick that they hope would take them right to the top. This cemetery, a famous Liverpool landmark, is also the favourite haunting ground of one of Liverpool's most unique musical groups, the Mersey Monsters.
Take it easy, baby, while you go away. Listen to me, baby, what I've got to say, you better watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. Oh, oh, oh. Watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. But keep your eyes off my girl, or I'll be coming by your side. You better take it easy, baby, or you go away. Listen to me, baby, what I've got to say, you better watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. Oh, oh. Watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. But keep your eyes off my girl, or I'll be coming by your side. Oh. You better take it easy, baby, or you go away. Listen to me, baby, what I've got to say, you better watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. Oh, watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. Oh, keep your eyes off my girl, or I'll be coming by your side. Oh. Take it easy, baby, or you go away. Listen to me, baby, what I've got to say, you better watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. Oh, oh. Watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. Well, keep your eyes off my girl, or I'll be coming by your side.
From the cemetery, it's only a brief ride out to the airport. Now, a few years ago, that would have been an item of only mild interest to the musical Mersey scene. But through their music, these youngsters have been able to open the world to themselves. Take the Foremost, for instance. They played all over the world now, and they usually bring back a souvenir of sorts from wherever they've been. I wonder if anyone will ever notice him on the streets of Liverpool. As you can see, Liverpool is a very busy town. The population exploded up here a long time ago, and there's no sign that it will ever be any way different. There are people here living practically on top of one another in row houses that make even their occupants start counting from the corner. There have always been a lot of people in Liverpool, coming from a lot of places with a lot of audacious ideas and ways of doing things. Naturally, there are a lot of things that need talking over. So where do they do it? Right here, the local. The local pub serves as a town meeting house for the neighborhood you happen to live in, even if you happen to live in a Chinese neighborhood. This too is Liverpool. Chinese faces, Scouse accents, in an English pub under the watchful eye of a lady pub keeper who is definitely Irish. Now, Scouse, you hear that word all the time here. Basically, it means a sort of meat stew. It also means the linguistic stew we've managed to make of the English language.